All right, good morning, guys, YouTube people world, whoever, wherever. Welcome back to another half-fast 719. Back with you for a video, real quick. Bought this Zero Breeze off of Facebook Marketplace for $300. Works pretty good. 49 degrees is the temperature right now. It's dropping lower. I think it's like 60 degrees outside. Anyway, went on eBay, bought a battery. It's their smart battery. You can plug stuff in, USB-C, AA, 5 volts, 2 amp, 5 volt, 2 amp, 45 watts, and then 12 volt, 5 amp. Not quite sure what that's for. I don't know what that's for. But it came with the cable. I didn't have the cable, so the battery came with the cable, and it came with, excuse me, 3, looks like pretty new hoses. So anyway, I'm not sure if this battery is any good or not, because it was on the charger all night. This light was flashing. The last light, there's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. This one was flashing. And when I put this on here, it had 4 bars. And then when I turned it on, it dropped down, and then it dropped down to there. So, not entirely sure how all that works, but my plan is to get a device that lets you charge it. So this will go into like a splitter, I guess. This goes into a splitter, and then you can charge 2 batteries, I think, or you can charge a battery and run the thing. And I think it also, when the power's off, that splitter will still use the battery, and that I think you might even be able to charge 2 batteries. But I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to buy that. So temperature's going down. Not sure how long these take to charge. I never really researched it, but it was on the charger all night. Granted, when I got it yesterday, it was completely dead. Wouldn't even turn on. I plugged it in. One light flashed for about 40 minutes. Then this light flashed for, I don't know. I had it plugged in while I was charging the air conditioner on the car. Had to recharge the AC on there because the Schrader valves were bad and leaking. So anyway, I just wanted to make sure that this battery did work. It obviously works. Now turn it on high. Hear it ramp up a little bit, and we're sitting at 39 degrees. And it'll probably get a lot colder. Now that is Fahrenheit, and that is 39 degrees behind the sensor. All right, well, it's getting warmer. So it's 39 degrees right behind the sensor. It's just weird that I get a lot of air on this side, and air kind of like here, nothing here, a lot of air from there to there. So there's like no air here, and then there's just air there. Oh, kind of weird that it doesn't just blow out. There's like no air coming out down here from like 3 o'clock to almost 8 o'clock. So no air from 3 to 8. And then from 8 gets really strong right there. So from 12 to, man, it feels like 3. I don't know. But it's weird that the temperature's going up as I increase the airflow. Just decrease the airflow. And see if it cools down better. So it might be because warmer air. I don't plan on running this in my car. Low is probably going to be the best for me. So if it cools down, yeah, see, it's already dropped, went from 41 to 40. Because I think I plan on sleeping with it on. I don't know. I'm going to push the sleep mode if it drops to 39. And, yeah, so if it drops to 39. Now, granted, it's pretty chilly. It's like 60 degrees here. Just dropped to 39. It's like 60, maybe 62 degrees right now here. So I definitely will not be using rocket mode. I might use rocket mode to start, but I probably won't. I don't know if rocket mode's colder or if that just increases the fan. We'll know if it goes to 38, if that's colder. I hear something ramping up. But it's definitely a lot quieter. Like the compressor is quieter since I sealed that whole piece, the cap that was on it. I sealed that with a hot glue gun, wiring that was flopping around. I just tacked a little bit of hot glue to the wiring so I get no vibration. So yeah, and I'm not really seeing a difference between rocket and that. Oh, it just went to 38 and then back to 39. 38. So rocket might be colder. Anyway, let me go to straight fan. I won't use rocket. Fan is going to warm it up probably because the compressor is going to turn off. That's starting to turn purple instead of a blue. Yeah, it's starting to warm up. Oh man. I want to get a Tupperware box for this thing. So I can set it in, and I want to set it on top. Okay, it just went red, which means the AC compressor is off. That means it's going to go to a neutral temperature, and I turned it down. Anyway, let's see what sleep does. Ooh, lights. I think that's, I don't know. To me, that's kind of pointless because this is already as bright as it can be. I don't know. So we went from 49 to 50, 51. I hear the compressor. Something's gaining some speed. Yep, so the compressor just kicked on because that turned blue. So 53. 54. It's gonna start dropping because the compressor's kicking on. But I want to put a little load on this battery pack. Maybe it's supposed to be a smart battery pack, whatever that means. Smart battery pack, and we're gonna put a load on it because you're supposed to store these at a certain percentage, like 30 to 50%, I believe, of charge. And when I got it, it was 0. So hopefully it'll charge back up to 100%. Temperature's dropping. So I might use sleep. I don't know what sleep does. I'll have to look it up. I didn't get a manual or nothing with this thing. But yeah, temperature's dropping. Anyway, so I'll plug this back in. This is supposed to be a pretty large battery bank, so you could just use this as like a portable station, but it's just USBs and whatever that thing is. It's an AC. Oh, or DC, probably like 5 millimeter, 6 millimeter. Anyway, all right, I'm good. Let this bad boy shut down. So exhaust, intake. I think this light might turn completely off. Maybe, maybe not. If you turn the machine off, that should go off. To me, that makes sense. Because then otherwise you're just wasting battery power. But, okay, everything turned off. That turned off, that turned off. So we can throw this battery back on the charger. I'm not screwing these in. So we'll charge it. I'll let it charge all day, probably like 3 days. But anyway, that's it, guys. That's gonna be my air conditioning setup for car camping. It does fit. I haven't tried it yet with the battery. It probably will not fit in this bag. Got this bag from work. Everything fit in there up until I got the battery. So anyway, so we got, not sure which hoses I'll use. Those hoses and the battery look like it had cat hair, so I'll probably just stick with these ones because these ones smell better. Those ones, I'm allergic to cats, so yeah, anyway, we'll see. Maybe I'll wash those. Either way, I got extra. There is a short hose, like this one's short, but I can use a longer one for whichever I want. But anyway, all right, guys. Well, if you got any questions about it, comments, or any recommendations, if you have one, let me know. We'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, and do what you do. Later.